Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. The Bold and the Beautiful recap. Friday, August 8. Hope delivers a shocking slap. Finn blocks Liam's fury. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B recap for Friday, August 8 reveals that Hope Logan, Annika Noel, slapped Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, over her scam. John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, also had to hold furious Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, back. So here's how Friday's B&B episode went down. At Forrester Creations, Katie Logan, Heather Tom, was taken aback over Bill Spencer's Don Diamond news about paying $1 million for Liam's experimental surgery. However, Bill would have been willing to pay far more and considered Grace a miracle worker. Although Bill acted like a tyrant in the past, he was glad to have another chance to do things right and have a better father-son relationship with Liam. At the Spencer mansion, Liam and Hope worried his cancer was back, but Grace assured them that wasn't the case. Hope and Liam were relieved as they started singing Grace's praises again, but Finn pushed them to hear the truth. Grace came clean about there never being any cancer at all since she faked the scans following Liam's brain bleed. Liam also found out that the procedure was fake and that he'd been given medication to make him think he was getting worse. Hope realized there were $1 million reasons for Grace to do this and eventually snapped about her being no better than Reese Buckingham, Wayne Brady. As Liam realized what all this meant, he lunged toward Grace in a fit of fury. Finn stopped Liam from attacking Grace and got him to calm down a bit, but Liam was still livid. Grace tried to explain about the bookies that were after her as well as her daughters over Reese's old gambling debts. However, Liam and Hope clearly didn't have any compassion for Grace considering how low she sank. Hope stepped forward and slapped Grace across the face before calling her sick. After Liam ranted about what Grace put his family through and how she'd robbed them of months of their lives, Grace vowed to turn herself in. Finn said he'd take Grace to the police station, so Hope embraced Liam once they were alone and processing all this. At the hospital, Li Finnegan, Naomi Masuda, once again refused to give Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, info on Luna Nozawa's, Lisa Yamada, remains. After Li picked the dropped drugs off the floor and left, Sheila found a stray bottle and mulled it over. Sheila eventually knocked on the door of Li's place and pretended she was a delivery person. When Li opened up, Sheila tried to worm her way in since she suspected Li was using drugs to cope with Luna's death. Li blocked Sheila from entering and left Sheila in pain since her foot was jammed in the doorway. However, Sheila finally managed to barge inside and pulled back the curtain to reveal a very much alive Luna. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Luna's coma awakening is rapidly approaching, so we'll bring you updates on where her story will go from here. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share.